once again, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a little while since we've posted a budget video. What can I say? Life got a little crazy, but we're back. Today we're going to do a November budget with me video. So we'll go over all the finances that I need for the month of November, and we will put that down on paper. Once it's on paper, it is locked in and finances are set. Doesn't mean that I can't shift or negotiate with myself later in the month, but that is the game plan. That is where the budget money is allocated. That's what we use it for. That's how we keep making sure every month stays in the positive. So if you do like this video, please make sure you hit that like button down below. If you want to follow along with my journey, please hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified every time I post a video, please hit that little bell icon. We're gonna go ahead and jump right on in. As you can see, I have put down the outline in ink already. That way it'll be very easy to go in and just get started. So we will start at the top. We're gonna start right at the top. Rent is number one. My total needed for the month is $565. TV and Wi-Fi is always $65 for the month. Electricity, we've done really well at keeping the heater off and the AC off. It's been that really nice long fall season that we always hope for. And so we have been able to really cut back on our electricity bill in the form of AC and heating. So I'm going to pull that back just a little bit from last month. Last month it was $45. I'm just going to pull it back to $40 because I think that will be really accurate for what is needed. The storage unit is $52. Cell phone is $90. Grocery was $160 last month, and I had said I was going to make it more money for November because of Thanksgiving. However, I am actually going to be able to go to my parents' house for Thanksgiving, so I do not need the extra Thanksgiving money. So I'm actually going to leave it right at the $160 for the month. CTA is going to be $10. Spotify is $20. Spending is going to be $50. Restaurant is going to be $40. Fast food is going to be $20. Coffee is going to be $30. Debt is always a minimum of $250. I always end up putting more in there, but $250 is my minimum that I will make every single month to get that debt out of my life as quickly as possible. Hulu is going to be $10 and Amazon is going to be $15. Amazon, I probably plan on getting rid of this in January after the holidays because I don't use Amazon Prime a ton through the year. Could disappear in January. For now, it's still on the budget. We will come back and total up the total expenses in just a few minutes, but we're going to go ahead and go down to the sinking funds. Now start with fish. That is going to be, it was $30 last month. I'm going to pull it back to $20 for this month because I know that I am not getting a new fish tank between December or November. So I'm going to pull that back just a little bit. We're going to throw a little more at the student loans while there's still no interest before January 1st, and then we'll go back to putting a little bit more into that fish sinking fund. I used to have another line right after fish. It was airport. I have scratched that from my budget. I'm no longer going to have an airport fund. The next line is transportation. That's going to be $20. Travel is going to be $0. Christmas is going to be $100 for the month. And I am hoping to get all of my Christmas shopping done before Thanksgiving. That's the goal. So I can get all of my Christmas shopping done before Thanksgiving, and then I can just enjoy December. I can just enjoy the holiday season with friends and family, and I don't have to worry about getting that shopping done and fighting all the crowds. Pirate Christmas is going to get $10 for the month of November, although Pirate Christmas is hanging in the balance Just being 2020, not sure if it would be the wisest idea to host a party or not. Still trying to decide if we want to do Pirate Christmas, and if so, to what scale. So we're going to keep putting money in like normal until we make that decision. However, it could very well turn out that I have a very large sinking fund for Pirate Christmas that I actually don't need to use. But we'll see. New car, I am going to put $100 in there, still no change. The apartment fund is going to be $50. Gifts is going to be $0, just like it was in October. Toiletries is going to be $30. Clothing is going to be $30. Laundry is going to be $20. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the calculator out. We're going to add up all of the expenses, all of the sinking funds, and then I will add those two numbers together to get the total number that I need for the entire month. So hang tight. Okay, so what I'm showing here is that I will need $1,797 for the month of November. What that means to me, what that translates to, is that I have to work enough hours to cover this amount. That is my number of take-home money I have to have. Now, because I get paid hourly, I have to then go in here and calculate how many total hours I need for the month to cover this. And if I don't have enough hours on my schedule, it's time to pick up some shifts. That's how I make sure that I have everything covered for the month. Ignore whatever that was. I'm not sure what I was trying to write, but it is 1417 on that line. Total money for the month is 1797. The next video I'm hoping to have out by the end of the week will be the first paycheck budget with me for November. And then the video right after that will be the cash envelope stuffing for paycheck 1. For me, I get paid on the 7th and on the 22nd every month. That is all I have for the November as a month budget with me video. The paycheck number 1 will be up shortly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and jump right on in. Right here on this side, this is the budget for the month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and split these numbers in half, and I will save half of the total amount from paycheck number 1, and then I will save half of the total amount needed from paycheck number 2. That way I will have the amount that I need for the entire month before the end of the month. So we're going to just jump right on in. We're going to start with rent. Rent is $565 for the month, so what I need for this paycheck is $283. TV and Wi-Fi is $65, so I'm going to take $32 on this first paycheck. Storage is going to be $52 for the month, so I need $26 on this paycheck. Cell phone is $90, so I need $45. Grocery is $160, so we need $80 for this paycheck. Spending is going to be $50, so we're going to take $25 on this paycheck. Restaurant is $40, so we're going to do $20. Fast food is $20, so we're going to do $10. Now, this list on this side here is in cash. So this is the amount that I will pull out in cash. This side over here will be electronic. We'll follow those down for the sinking funds as well. This side is cash. This side is electronic. And then we'll be able to total all that up at the end. Continuing on, we've got coffee as the first electronic. That is $30, so it's going to be $15. Electricity is $40 for the month, so we're going to do $20 on this paycheck. CTA is $10, so we're going to do it as $5 on this paycheck. Spotify is going to be $20, so that's going to be $10. Debt is going to be $250 for the month. However, what I will do is I will actually leave this blank until I get my total numbers, and then based on how much I earned for the paycheck number 1, I will subtract the rest of the money from it and then put all of the leftover money that is not already accounted for onto debt. That way I can debt snowball my payments as much as I can, specifically my student loans, because those are interest free right now, so I'm really trying to hit those hard before the first of the year, when the federally insured student loans will start accruing interest again due to the CARES package and then the extended executive order that the president made. It suspended interest payments and minimum payments from federally insured student loans. Privately insured student loans are different. That does not apply. However, the federally insured student loans, that does apply. So I am still trying to punch out as much of that principal as possible, so that way once it does start accruing interest, it will accrue at a much lower rate, solely because there's not as much money to accrue interest on. Hope that makes sense. Anyway, in short, we're going to leave that blank for right now. Hulu is $10 for the month, so we're going to go ahead and put $5 on this paycheck. And Amazon Prime is $15, so we're going to make that $7. Next, we're going to go into the sinking funds. Sinking funds, I've explained before. That is money that I don't necessarily need every single month, but it is money that I need to make sure that I have when the time comes. So, Christmas, for example, is an excellent example of why a sinking fund is a really great idea. I know that Christmas comes on December 25th every single year. There's no surprise there. It's on the calendar every single year is the exact same day, December 25th. So, what I can do is I can either wait until November and save all of my money, save all of my money, save all my money, use all of my money, and then be very, very broke come the day after Christmas. Or I can save some money throughout the entirety of the year, so that way when it comes time to purchase Christmas gifts and decorations and whatever else, I already have that money. And then I can not worry about the rest of my finances. I don't have to worry about not having enough money for rent and groceries and whatever else I need to spend money on, because I know I already have that amount saved aside. So that's what a sinking fund is. It's just putting away money into a category early, so that way you have it when you need it. So we're going to start with fish. Fish is 20, and I'm going to put 10 in on this paycheck. Travel, we are doing 0. Still not ready to put some money on travel. May put a little bit in December. Pirate Christmas is going to be, we're not to Pirate Christmas yet. Christmas is going to be 100 for the month, so I'm going to put 50 on this paycheck. Pirate Christmas is 5. As I mentioned in the last video, Pirate Christmas may get canceled this year. We'll see. Trying to decide if we do Pirate Christmas, on how grand of a scale are we going to do that, just given it's 2020, you know? New car is going to be 50 for this paycheck because we are saving 100 for the month. Apartment is going to be 25. Gifts is going to be 0. Now, gifts is not Christmas gifts. Gifts is other miscellaneous gifts. Baby showers, wedding showers, whatever. That is, birthdays, things like that. So gifts is already fully funded. If I need that envelope, I can go and dive into it whenever I need. But right now I have that envelope fully funded, so we don't need to add anything in there. Toiletries is 15 for this month. Apologize, 30 for the month, 15 for this paycheck. Clothing is going to be 15 for this paycheck, and laundry is going to be 10. Over here on the electronic side, the only electronic sinking fund I have is transportation, and that is going to be $10 for this paycheck. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add up all of the cash line right here. I'm going to add up all the electronic line right here, except for this debt number right there. To try and do this quickly before my battery dies. Alright, my total cash that I need is $700. And as I mentioned, this will stay blank until I get the amount of paycheck that I am earning. what we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna go ahead and break down this cash, so that way I'll have what I need to take to the bank ready to go. Now, rent and TV and Wi-Fi, those are in my cash account, but they do stay in that account and then they are just transferred. I know that makes that an electronic transfer, but it works, so bear with me. We're gonna start with storage. We're gonna do 26, so 25 and 6. Cell phone is gonna be 45, so 20, 45. Grocery is 80, 20, 40, 60, 80. Spending is 25, 25. Restaurant is 20. Fast food is 10. Fish is 10. Christmas is 50. Pirate Christmas is 5. New car is 50. Apartment is a 25. Toiletries is 15. We got 10, 5. Clothing is 15, 10, and 5. Laundry is a 10. So I will be able to take this breakdown to the bank and they will give me those denominations so that I can put them in the envelopes nice and easy. So once I get these numbers here, I will go ahead and insert that footage, and that way we'll be able to put all of that together and it will all make sense. As we were talking, we've got total cash for this paycheck is going to be $700, and I will take this cash breakdown to the bank and they'll give me the denominations that I need so I can stuff those envelopes with the right amount of money. Now what we were doing next, I need to add up the total electronic. I was able to get the amount received for my paycheck for this, the $1,675. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add up the electronic that I have. I'm going to add it to the 700 total cash, and then I'm going to take the total of those and I'm going to subtract that number from here to find out how much I'm going to be able to put on my debt. Alright, so I will be able to put $903 toward my debt for this paycheck, which is awesome. I can't even believe it. That's incredible. So now the total electronic should be $975. To check it, we'll add that number to this number, $1675, which is exactly how much I got. So total electronic, total cash. That is how I lay out my budget for paycheck number 1. Stay tuned, because as I mentioned, I'm going to go to the bank, I'm going to get this cash breakdown, and I'll be able to stuff those cash envelopes. These videos did come up a little bit later than I anticipated, but I hope you can bear with me and follow along. We're going to go ahead and break down this cash, do the cash envelope stuffing video next, and then we will be ready for paycheck number 2. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so that way you can follow along. And if you do want to be notified whenever I upload a new video, please hit that notification bell right below the video. Until next time, we'll see you later.